Let's start with sleeper cells. Sleeper cells are spies or terrorists who go in a country and they merge and become one of the people. They become unnoticeable. They will wait for a period of a few months to even a year or a few years, just waiting for an order, an intelligence, an instruction to strike. And when they strike, they do so systematically. Should they decide to go after a building, you'll hear that a building is on fire. Before you know it, another building is on fire. Before you know it, another building is on fire. Does this sound familiar to you? Should I give you an example? Should they want to go after a power station, you'll hear that a power station, a particular power station has a problem, or then the next thing, another power station has a problem. You want another example? If they want to go after a warehouse, you'll hear that a particular warehouse has been engulfed in fire. Before you know it, another warehouse has been engulfed in fire. So when they act, there is a way in which they do things. Do you see the repetition? So they attack systematically. It's easy to pick this up. Now, as for us, us as citizens, you can only hope that our intelligence is on top of things, and that the military and the response unit team is aware and is on top of things. That's all we can do. Just hope. But in the meantime, we can at least keep each other on the loop and open each other's eyes. Am I saying there are sleeper cells in South Africa? It's up to you to decide. They are called sleeper cells because they remain dormant up until an order is given. And when they act systematically. It can be picked up. Okay? Now, number two, Ramaphosa's response to a possible invasion. In spite of everything that has happened throughout the years, Ramaphosa's response to the question is no, there's no threat to South Africa. Not to mention the feud South Africa has with Trump. Not to mention the secret military bases that were found with people training, with people from Lesotho training. Not to mention Israel's feud with South Africa and Israel threats. Yet Ramaphosa smiled and said there's no possible invasion to South Africa. Again, it's up to you to decide. I want to speak on the funny smells of chemicals. I heard people talk about funny smells of chemicals. Okay? And then I decided to check out what the cause was. It was said that this started around last year, June. It's possible it started earlier than that. But according to Google, I was told that from last year, June, the cause being the smell of rotten eggs and also due to chemicals. And I thought, how interesting that there's, the answers, like they had this good possible answers, like, no, it's rotten eggs. And in other cases, it's just the chemicals from the factories. Okay, we'll leave it at that. But my question was, why is it that now it's starting to affect areas it never did before? So the wind is pushing the chemicals. So all this time, the wind wasn't pushing the chemicals. The wind is only starting to push the chemicals. The reason I'm putting all these issues to the table, I'm saying let us stop taking the news like it is scripture. When we are told things, it's okay for us to break things down, to split hairs about information we are given. We can't trust the government. We can't trust the government. Okay. Oh, and before I move on to the next point, I think it was the last quarter of last year, if not mid last year. There was also this funny smells of chemicals around some areas of Limpopo.